What is up, guys? Welcome to the vlog. Today is currently February 2nd. I hope all of you are having a great... Oh man, I need a haircut. Anyways, I hope all of you guys are having a great day today. I'm kind of just going to take you along. Oh, excuse me. I don't know what happened right there, but now that I don't need a haircut anymore, I'm going to go hit a back and biceps workout. So I'm gonna take you along with me, and I'm gonna try to do a little ghetto edit for you guys. So we'll see how it goes. So yeah, let's get to it. What is up, guys? So today I am briefly going to discuss and go over my fitness journey slash history from when I started kind of getting into working out to now, where it's almost my entire life. So I've been working out for about 5 years now, seriously, and the journey didn't start 5 years ago. It started a couple years before that. I was always kind of a thicker kid. You know, I never monitored what I ate. If it was edible, you know, I ate it. If there was a bunch of stuff, I ate it till it was gone. And, you know, that caught up to me eventually kind of going into high school. I didn't really exercise too much. You know, I played like basketball with my friends here and there. I would get kind of sweaty playing Guitar Hero, but that's really it. Oh, I started to kind of gain weight, you know what I'm saying? And then one day, just everything kind of changed. My mom came home. And she was all like, look at these CDs that I have. I brought some CDs home. And these CDs had nothing on them, no picture. And it just had something written in Sharpie. And I was like, P90X? What is P90X? And sure enough, P90X was a home workout DVD. I popped this DVD in our little DVD player. And, you know, this guy named Tony Horton pops up. He's like the guru of P90X. So the first one I remember very, very clearly, the first one I popped in was the Cardio X. And it was about 45 minutes of different things like plyometrics, yoga, Kempo. And, you know, I was digging it. I was like, man, this is fun. I like this. It's exciting. This guy's pretty funny. So I started doing them more often. We only had 3 of like the 10 DVDs that are supposed to come with it. I just did them like every day, every other day. I tried to do as much as I can because it was fun. We had like 0 weights in the house. We had like some of my mom's like little 5-pounders. And I even think we had 3-pound weights. But we also had like resistance bands. So, you know, I did what I could with what I had. And then one day, you know, we decided to just buy the actual, you know, thing instead of using these little knockoff DVDs, and we bought it, and it changed my life. I followed the programming, I bought weights, I did it every single day. I was like, I am not taking any breaks, do it every single day. You know, spent hundreds of dollars on dumbbells. I was addicted to it. You know, I'd have a long day at school, I'd come home maybe at like 10 o'clock sometimes, but I'd still need to do my workout. As you can imagine, the pounds just fell off. I just like shed all the fat that I had. Well, not all of it, but most of it. I thought, you know, I was getting big. I was like, man, I'm probably so massive right now. But then looking at like pictures and stuff, I was small. I was getting stronger, I was getting leaner, but I was small. And I couldn't figure out why that was. And of course, It ended up being my nutrition. I thought, oh, as long as I eat like super clean every single day, just like eat my like 3 to 4 meals a day, like clean meals, like I'm gonna gain weight, I'm gonna look big, it's gonna be great. But that was not the case. Instead, I looked super skinny, and it was not good. I had like a little six-pack going on, kind of, not really even then, but I was super skinny everywhere else. I had nothing to show for all my hard work, all those days, all those hours, all that sweat for what felt like nothing. So when I graduated high school, I was a little more in tune about nutrition, a little bit, not too much. I didn't understand macronutrients, and I went into college still a relatively skinny guy. I went into college about 160, 155, and by this time I had gotten a gym membership, and even then I still didn't know what I was doing at the gym. I would just apply what I learned from P90X to the gym. Once I started college, you know, of course, you meet friends, you know, you want to go out to eat more often, you know, you probably have a job, so you have money to go out to eat. So you can imagine I was probably going out to eat maybe like 3 to 4 times a week. And of course, when I didn't eat out, I would just eat, you know, at school in like the cafeteria, where the options aren't, you know, very suitable for people who are trying to watch what they're trying to eat. Of course, I still kept up with my workouts. I went to the gym as much as I could. I went to the school gym once in a while. I wouldn't really call it a gym, but it was something. And I stayed relatively lean my freshman year. I only probably gained about 10 pounds, which isn't that bad. And during that year, you know, I started kind of getting into YouTube, like a lot more than I had before. In college, you don't have class all day every day, you have a lot of free time. And I decided to go on YouTube. You know, and I ran into people such as Matt Ogus, Chris Lovato, Jeff Side, Christian Guzman, and you know, this fitness YouTube world changed like my perspective and the way I looked at fitness. They talked about nutrition, they talked about different programming. And that's what I was like, dang, well, 1, I need to eat more, and 2, I need to find a program that's gonna work for me. I just can't keep doing the same thing over and over again. So of course I would switch up the splits. I would do 5-day splits, 6-day splits. Then sophomore year came around. I started sophomore year also relatively thin. I had a little bit more muscle than I had my freshman year. Not much, very minuscule amounts of muscle had got onto my body. And this is the year where the weight started just coming on like crazy. I was in a relationship, I was in love, the comfort kind of set in. I was going to the gym every day, but you wouldn't be able to tell because I was also going out to eat every day. I wasn't even watching what I was eating. I figured like, oh, it's a bulk, so you know, we just gotta get whatever we can in. And I went from something like this to something like this in a matter of like a year. And the worst part is I didn't even realize it myself. I thought in my head, all right, like, you know, I'm getting bigger, this is good. But then I started to have to buy like different type of clothing. I started to have to buy jeans that were way bigger than any jeans I had ever worn before. Eventually, I just was not comfortable with myself anymore. And there's one picture that that's always in my mind like forever, and it's this bad boy right here. I was taking a look at this picture. I knew that I needed to make a change. So I studied up, I did my research. I learned about macronutrients, I learned about nutrition, I learned about the right and wrong things to do when you are trying to gain weight and when you're trying to lose weight. And I started applying it to my life. So after about a year of experimenting, you know, going from something like this, I was able to turn it around and make it something like this instead. Because let's not forget, I lost weight before. And when I did that, I was a stick. I had nothing at all. And I was very disappointed because I thought I was working so hard for what? But this time, I did not look like a stick. I had a little bit of muscle on me, and I was very proud of that. 1, because, well, I mean, who doesn't want a little muscle on them? And 2, I was able to do it right. I dieted right. My nutrition was semi on point, and I worked hard to get there. This fitness thing, it was no longer just something that I needed to do to look good. It was like my life. I was engulfed in it. I started to tell my friends about it, and started to get really into it, and people, you know, people made fun of me, like, oh, are you gonna go to the gym today, or are you gonna go to the gym today? And I was like, yes, I am going to go to the gym today. What are you gonna do about it? So this was my building block. I was gonna bulk from here. So I did my first, I think it was a 6-month bulk. It wasn't too long of a bulk, and I wanted to make sure I did it like right. So I bulked up, and in 6 months I got to this. And was I happy with this? Not really. I looked in the mirror and I was like, dang, I did it again. But I was going to Hawaii that summer, so I was like, dang, I need to get my stuff together. So I did a cut, and there are a lot of things I would have changed about my cut, but in another 3 months I was like this. Yes. But I wasn't really happy with it. I hoped that I was going to get a little leaner, but it didn't really happen because I didn't take my cut seriously. I thought, you know, I can get away with the minimum amount of effort. So I didn't do as much cardio as I should have done. I would kind of mess up my diet once in a while. I would eat more than I was supposed to, or I would have a day where I was like, oh man, you know what, it's not gonna hurt, and it did. And yes, I was happy with my results. So this is where I sat at the end of my cut, or at the beginning of this current bulk. And it's been about 5 months, 5-ish months. I'm only gonna do a 6-month bulk again. And this is where I am now. I took this picture about a week and a half ago. And I am pretty happy with where I am in my bulk this time around. I feel a lot leaner than I did last time. I can still see 1 or 2, maybe 3 abs depending on how hot it is, if I eat in the day of, if I just woke up. But I also feel a lot stronger. In the last bulk that I did, I was not strong. I was not getting that much stronger at all. But I do owe that to the fact that I have been using the right type of programming this time. I'm not just going to the gym and doing, you know, 4 sets of 8 for each workout. I'm actually going in there with a plan, doing percentages of my 1 rep max, and I got it all figured out, and I'm trying to change it up. That's kind of a little brief history of my fitness journey. At the end of this upcoming cut, I will do a transformation video from when I started working out to now, or the end of my cut. And that one I will be looking forward to. This one, I just wanted to give you guys a brief history, letting you know that one, you know, it takes time. It's not something that's gonna happen overnight. You know, you see a lot of the times on YouTube, you see like these 90-day transformations, these 60-day transformations, and sometimes you'll even see 30-day transformations. And for a lot of people that can be discouraging, especially when you are working at something for, you know, months and months and months at a time. So don't be discouraged if your results are coming slowly. You know, I am nowhere near where I want to be. You know, I have a goal for myself, I have a vision, and I know what I want to look like, and I'm nowhere even close. Like even nowhere, like I'm like maybe 40% to where I want to be. I want to get better and better and better each time. So after every single cut that I do, I look even better than I did the year before. Another thing I recommend doing is doing your research. Go on YouTube, look at people, look at fitness people. They have so many free things to offer you, and just type it on YouTube and it's there. Like you can literally, like that's what I do with this channel. I just realized that right now. It took me almost more than 5 years to just figure out what I was doing. P90X started it for me. And the YouTube fitness community fine-tuned all of the things that I had learned from P90X. And now all the trial and errors that have happened, all the things that I have done right and wrong, all of those things have prepared me for what comes in the future. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys enjoyed that little brief dive into the history of me and fitness and how we met and fell in love. And I hope you guys have a great day. I will see you in the next video. If you have any questions, comments, you know, feel free to email me. My email is down below in the description. And please subscribe if you haven't, and give this video a thumbs up. Anything helps, and I really appreciate you guys. Have a great day.